Welcome to a new trading week. It is Monday, obviously. Um, I'd like to just clear something up before getting into today. There's been a lot of questions on a lot of recent videos. So if you do want to contact me, don't hesitate to message me on Discord. My name is there. Do not hesitate to shoot a message over on Discord, and I will get back as soon as I can. Oh dear, oh dear. So, heading into the day, NQ, we got two sets of 4 hour highs there, same on ES, but these are actually all-time highs, and these 4 hour highs. And then on the hourly, got loads of hourly lows there, same on NQ, hourly low, hourly low, hourly low, hourly low, 15-minute low, so still drawing it on. And then to the upside, we've got this hourly imbalance that we've filled quite nicely at the minute, and also this one. So that's worth keeping in mind. Yeah, same thing. We're in this top one though, currently right now, so it is marked with a blue line. We got hourly highs there as well. Thank you, we don't. Yeah, that's really all I can. There's not a lot to go off today. It is a Monday, so again, not a lot of structure formed. So quite a sell-off at the start of London session, and then we've been slowly working our way back up, generating liquidity, which is price moves for four main reasons: seeking liquidity, generating liquidity, rebalancing price action, and rebalancing to equilibrium. So, but I don't really like to use equilibrium in a bias, so we've got our draws on liquidity marked and our imbalances marked as well. So, looking at the price today, I am very unsure of the direction of where it could go. We'll see what happens when market opens. But the scenarios that I have plans for really is we could come and fill the top of this, maybe sweep out these highs. 5 minute retrace moves down. We're not coming to all-time highs today on ES, no way. Or we come up into this imbalance, fill this one, 5 minute retrace moves down, or take out these highs and 5 minute retrace move down, or we come and take out all this generated liquidity from London session and then get that 5 minute retrace that moves higher, as these are pretty much all hourly lows. So we're waiting for that 5 minute retrace. But really, price could go anywhere. You can go up or down. So it's always important to keep that in mind. I probably will go ahead and mark out all these 15-minute draws as well, like those ones on ES. Oh, sorry, NQ, and that on ES. I'm not drawing that one on. So that's really what I'm looking for or looking at. We have got news at 9:45, red folder news. But I did go back and look on the charts at August 22nd. I couldn't see the 1 minute candle, but I looked at the 5 minute candle and it didn't look too bad. But we probably will wait for this anyway, as it's only 15 minutes into market open. If it was at 10, then I wouldn't necessarily wait for it, but I definitely would 90% wait for this to come out before even considering taking a trade. As I said, we'll see what happens when market opens. I might mark out the 15-minute highs as well. Those highs, that's about it. Yeah, we'll see what happens when market opens. I can't really see much right now. It could just be a sideways day. It could be a move up, then a move down, giving us no entries. It could be a perfect trading day. So we're just going to see what happens. I'm just going to remind myself of the piece of paper on my computer. Don't spam buttons, don't over risk, don't over trade. Be an observer, react to it, have no expectations, just be aware, wait for the opportunity to come to you. And also, I'm probably going to be risking. I'm happy to risk up to about $400 today, which is just under 1%, which 0.8%. I'm happy to risk up to there today. But it depends on the setup, because you shouldn't risk the same for every setup, because every setup's different. You might have different levels of confidence and conviction in each setup. So determine risk when determining your confidence in the setup. So it could be a really, really good setup, or it just could not be. So we'll see what happens when market opens. We are close to all-time highs, so it would be wise to de-risk anyway, because there is just not really, if you look at the 4 hour, there's not a lot of 4-hour structure to go off. So yeah, 10 minutes till market open. I'll see you when I have taken, not taken, or won or lost a trade. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And as you can see, winning trade. Very up and down trade. Like, this really did test my emotional capability, but I had my tunes on. I was giving a bit of dancing. And I was happy with the risk that I laid on the table. So I was happy with the loss. I'm going to just quickly close my window because I'm freezing. But yeah, I am super happy with this trade. I was accepted the risk going in, so losing wouldn't have been a problem to me. Anyway, but let's jump right into what happened. So if you remember, pre-market, which is just a second ago for you guys, we had marked out draws on liquidity to the downside and to the upside. So let's just get rid of everything. We had these hourly lows here on ES and on NQ. It's cold, as you can see here as well, right there. And price, so market opened and we instantly got legs down. NQ took out those hourly lows straight away. ES was a bit different. We took out just 15-minute draws for a while with this down candle. Took out these 50-minute draws, and then eventually we did come down to those hourly lows. So news dropped, as you know, news at 9:45. Here was the news candle on ES, and here is the news candle on NQ. Quite a difference, but it was a clear move down on ES, so I was happy to still trade. It wasn't like massive wicks and a small body on both. Ignore this, by the way. So we'll get into that in a minute. So NQ open, took out hourly lows. That means we're waiting for a 5-minute down candle. Didn't get a 5-minute down candle, then the news candle overall took out those 15-minute highs there. So I was a bit mixed, to be honest, because we'd taken out an hourly low and we'd taken out a 15-minute high. But on ES, all we had done at 9:45 was wick down to those hourly lows. As you can see, 9:45 gave that pressure down to those hourly lows. So, and it did not get those 15-minute highs either. So for a minute, I did have a 5-minute SMT drew out from here to here and here up to there. But I don't really like using SMTs, if I'm honest. So I didn't follow it. So then what happened? We have a look here on ES. So we had that hourly sweep, and that caused this imbalance here to be made, and then we disrespected it on this candle, 9:48. We look at 9:48 on ES, not on NQ, sorry. 9:48, we broke structure. Cool, that's what I want to see. So indexes are doing the same thing. I treat those in the same way. But then NQ did come up and sweep out those 15-minute highs and then chopped around for ages. So I was a little bit hesitant on taking a trade. I was like, right, I don't really want to take a trade unless something really good shows itself to me. And I don't really fancy risking a lot. So NQ had taken out these highs already, and ES hadn't. So I was like, wow, I could take a trade up to those highs maybe, because we both swept out the same low. We've swept out the same hourly low. We could go for the same high. So I was waiting. Obviously, we had that imbalance here, right here, that was made. But if you remember our strategy, hourly sweep, what do we need? 5-minute down candle. So we get a 5-minute down candle close at 9:55. After 9:55, we're open to look for a trade, which is here. And price didn't give us anything until this candle here at 10 o'clock. Big wick down, filling that imbalance, but still closing bullish. I was like, right, okay, yeah, that's pretty heavy bullish confirmation for me. And then I really just wanted to wait for one more candle close, because on NQ at the same time, there was this large imbalance created at 9:59. At ES, there was not. So I was like, right, okay, if this gets inversed on NQ, I'll enter long. And that did get inversed at 10:01 when that candle closed, so at 10:02. And then I entered my position here right as this candle opened. Stops at the open of the first of the three candles. Here's the first one, second one, third one that made the imbalance. Here's the open. There's our stop loss, 23 ticks, which means we risked $287.5, which is just over 0.5%, which is what I said I was going to risk, and I'm happy with that completely. And then I take profit. I did want to take profits off at those 15-minute highs that NQ had already taken, but the RR was just not there at all. So I moved my TP up to those hourly highs right here. I could have had it at those 4-hour highs, but I just didn't fancy it. So those hourly highs, it was plenty for me anyway. That was plenty. And then the trade was just absolute emotional difficulty for quite a while. We look at NQ, the same trade, you could say. So we had that sweep. We were waiting for the 5-minute down candle close. That candle closed at 9:55. Completely open taking trade. Then there's nothing. Boom, inverse, imbalance here in the BPR, retested and reaction out. If we'd entered off that one, and also equilibrium, that was what I had drew on as well. The close in that equilibrium. But if I entered there, my stop at the open of the first of the three right there, it would have been a losing trade. So I would have had my take profit there, at the bottom of that imbalance on the 1 hour. So it would have been a losing trade, but if I had my stop down there, then I'd absolutely still be in a trade. So I'm definitely took the right trade today. And as you can see, we're in profit. We're like $200 profit, and then bang, within a minute, we were back into drawdown and like 100 down. Then boom, 150 up. Oh, 300, no. Sorry, 300, no. Like literally 200 down. And then back up again. Like really seeing that dollar amount there, like going from 200 to minus 200, back to 200 in the space of 3 minutes, really did. It was tricky, but I held to my stop loss. I held to my take profit. I didn't change anything. I just stuck with my guns, which is obviously a very good thing. Didn't move any stop loss, didn't move any take profit, just held it once I entered, and through all the fluctuations, through all the sideways movement, the move was finally up to our take profit, as you can see. So super happy with that trade. Account summary, plus 395 on the day. We risked 287, 1.39 RR trade, 395. Account balance sits at 50, 549.26. So we're just over 1% up now on the account. Nice and dandy, as always. So let's just recap that trade one more time. Hourly lows swept out on both indexes. After news came out and swept the hourly low. On NQ, the low was swept right away. After news, we get a 1-minute breaker structure on NQ. On ES, we get a 1-minute inverse fair value gap at the same time. Sweet, that's what I like to see. Then I'm waiting for a 5-minute down candle close to form our higher time frame retrace, because it is an hourly sweep. So I want to see that higher time frame structure start to form. It's not going to just rip upwards, is it? It's got to form that high time frame structure. So that is what I did, waiting for that. We get that 5-minute close here and here at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. candle opens on the hourly. Leg down, still closed bullish, out of this imbalance. That's enough confirmation for me. I checked NQ, was waiting for that 1-minute fair value gap to get disrespected, which happened at 10:01, but when the 10:01 candle closed, so at 10:02. So then I flicked back to ES, entered my position, stop at the open of the first of the three candles, take profit at the 1-hour highs. Nice and simple trading execution. Super solid day from me, I believe. Not really any mistakes made. Price is now doing what it's doing, as you can see. Take out those highs, and it is just plummeted down NQ came in and filled the 1 hour imbalance, and then has just plummeted down as well, not really giving any short entries. ES did off that imbalance there and that candle. But either way, we've took our long. Well, I took my long, and yeah, super happy with the trade, super happy with the patience, super happy with the emotions during the trade, and yeah. That being said, I'll end it here. Don't forget, don't be hesitant to ask any questions. Just again, add me on Discord right there. Don't be hesitant. Add me, message me, whatever you want. I'll catch you in the next one.